My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen carefully, because what you are about to understand is not just a message. It is a divine whisper meant specifically for you at this exact time. And even the fact that you are here reading these words is not a coincidence. It is alignment. It is timing. It is something greater than what your mind can explain, and you can feel it deep within your spirit. That subtle pull, that quiet knowing that something important is unfolding around you, because there are moments in life that don't come twice, and this is one of them. Something is aligning for you right now, but hesitation can cause you to miss it. And this $30 seed is your way of saying, I won't let this moment pass me by. Click the link in the description right now, enjoy your seed, and come back knowing you chose alignment over delay. Because when you choose alignment, you step into a flow that begins to move things in your favor in ways you cannot yet see, and right now, there is a soul connected to yours. Someone who is not a stranger in the way you think, but someone your spirit already recognizes. Someone whose presence is already woven into your destiny. And yet you still do not know who they are. Not because they are far away, not because they do not exist, but because there are things within you that are still being prepared, still being healed, still being aligned, so that when this connection fully enters your life, you will not misunderstand it. You will not run from it, and you will not settle for less than what it truly is, because your soulmate is not meant to be confusion, not meant to be chaos, and not meant to be something that leaves you questioning your worth. They are meant to be clarity, peace, and a reflection of the love you have been learning to build within yourself. But before that recognition can happen, there are layers within you that must be uncovered, fears that must be released, and beliefs that must be rewritten. Because for too long, you have carried doubts that told you love would not last. That told you you were not enough. That told you you had to chase, prove, or fight for something that should come to you naturally. And those beliefs have created a fog that has made it difficult for you to recognize what is truly meant for you. But that fog is beginning to lift, slowly but surely, through every lesson you have faced, every heartbreak you have survived, and every moment you chose to keep going even when it felt easier to give up. And while you have been going through this transformation, your soulmate has also been on their own journey, facing their own challenges, healing their own wounds, and being shaped into the person who will align with you perfectly at the right time, because this connection is not one-sided. It is not random, and it is not something that can be forced into existence. It is something that is being orchestrated with precision, with intention, and with divine timing. And even now, there are signs around you that something is shifting. Moments that feel different, thoughts that seem to come from nowhere, feelings that you cannot fully explain. These are not accidents. These are signals. Yes, small glimpses of a connection that is already alive beyond what your eyes can see. You may feel a sudden sense of anticipation, as if something important is about to happen, or you may find yourself thinking about love in a deeper way than before. Not from a place of longing, but from a place of readiness. And that is because you are changing. You are evolving. You are becoming someone who is no longer willing to accept half-hearted connections or temporary emotions. You are stepping into a space where you desire something real, something stable, something that reflects truth rather than illusion. And that shift within you is what is bringing your soulmate closer. because the more aligned you become with your true self, the more aligned you become with them. But here is what you must understand, my child. Recognition requires readiness, and readiness cannot be rushed. If I were to reveal this person to you before you are fully prepared, you might overlook them, misunderstand them, or even push them away out of fear or uncertainty. And that is why patience has been necessary, not as a punishment, but as a form of protection. Every delay you have experienced has been a part of this preparation. Every moment of waiting has been shaping you into someone who can receive and sustain the love that is coming into your life. And I know that waiting has not been easy. I know there have been moments when you felt alone, when you questioned whether this kind of love even exists for you, when you wondered if you had been forgotten. But you have not been forgotten. You have been guided. Even in the moments when it did not feel like it, even in the times when everything seemed unclear, there was always a path being created for you. And now you are closer than you have ever been before. Closer not just in time, but in alignment. Closer in understanding. Closer in readiness. And as you move forward from this moment, I ask you to trust what you feel. To listen to the quiet voice within you that tells you something is changing. Something is coming. Something is aligning. Do not let fear cause you to close your heart. Do not let past experiences convince you that the future will be the same. And do not try to control what is meant to unfold naturally. Because what is coming into your life will not require you to chase it. It will not require you to prove yourself. It will meet you where you are. And it will grow with you in a way that feels right, in a way that feels true. And until that moment arrives, continue to become, continue to heal, continue to trust, because your soulmate is trying to reach you right now in ways you may not fully understand, through energy, through timing, through alignment. And the day you finally recognize them will not feel like the beginning of something new. It will feel like the confirmation of something your soul has always known. There are moments in life that don't come twice. And this is one of them. Something is aligning for you right now, but hesitation can cause you to miss it. This $30 seed is your way of saying, I won't let this moment pass me by. Click the link in the description right now. Sow your seed, and come back knowing you chose alignment over delay. My beloved child, as you continue to move forward after receiving this message, I want you to become more aware of what is happening within you, because the signs you have been asking for are no longer outside of you. They are beginning to rise from within your own spirit, and this is how you will know that the connection meant for you is drawing closer, not by sudden dramatic events, but by a quiet transformation in your thoughts, your emotions, and your awareness, because there are moments in life that don't come twice, and this is one of them. Something is aligning for you right now, but hesitation can cause you to miss it. And this $30 seed is your way of saying, I won't let this moment pass me by. Click the link in the description right now. Sow your seed, and come back knowing you chose alignment over delay. Because when you respond to a moment with faith instead of fear, you shift your position in ways you cannot yet see. And right now, you are being repositioned for something meaningful. Something intentional, something that carries a deeper purpose than anything you have experienced before. And as this shift continues, You may notice that you are no longer attracted to the same kind of connections that once held your attention. Conversations that used to feel exciting may now feel empty. People who once seemed important may no longer resonate with your energy. And this is not loss. It is alignment. It is your soul recognizing what no longer belongs in your future, and gently releasing it so that space can be created for what truly does. Because your soulmate cannot fully enter your life while you are still holding on to patterns, attachments, or expectations that do not match the frequency of what you are about to receive. And this is why you have been going through a period of separation, confusion, or even loneliness. Not because you are meant to be alone, but because you are being cleared, refined, and prepared. And your soulmate is going through this same process in their own way. Even if you cannot see it, even if you do not know where they are being guided, shaped, and aligned just as you are. And there are moments when your energies almost touch. Moments when something feels so familiar that it catches your attention, a dream that feels too real, a sudden thought about someone you cannot explain, a feeling of being understood without anyone being present. These are not coincidences. They are glimpses of a connection that already exists beyond physical reality, and yet you still do not know who they are. Because knowing is not just about recognition, it is about readiness. It is about being in a state where you can receive without fear, where you can trust without hesitation, and where you can love without losing yourself. And this is the place you are being guided toward now. A place of balance, a place of clarity, a place where you are no longer searching for someone to complete you, but are ready to meet someone who complements you. And as you reach this level of understanding, you will begin to feel a quiet confidence within yourself, a sense of peace that does not depend on external validation. And this is how you will know that you are close. Because the closer you get to your soulmate, the more whole you will feel on your own. Not empty, not desperate, not incomplete, but grounded, centered, and open. And it is from this place that true connection is formed, not from need, but from alignment, not from fear, but from trust. And as this unfolds, I ask you to remain aware, to stay present, to pay attention to the subtle shifts within and around you, because your soulmate may enter your life in a way that feels simple, almost ordinary at first. Not dramatic, not overwhelming, but natural, like something that has always been there, waiting to be noticed. And when that moment comes, it will not confuse you. It will not make you question yourself. It will bring a sense of recognition that feels calm, steady, and real. But until that moment arrives, do not rush the process. Do not try to force connections that do not feel right. And do not allow impatience to lead you into situations that are not meant for you. Because you've waited long enough. You've prayed, hoped, and questioned. But now it's time to act. This $30 seed is your declaration. I am ready now. No more fear, no more excuses. Don't overthink this. The link is in the description. Click it now, plant your seed, and step into what's been waiting for your yes. Because when you move with intention, when you align your actions with your belief, you open doors that hesitation keeps closed. And I am guiding you now to step fully into this moment, to trust what you feel, to release what no longer aligns, and to prepare your heart for a connection that will not come to confuse you, but to confirm everything you have been growing into. Because your soulmate is not just trying to reach you. They are being drawn to you, step by step, moment by moment, through a process that is precise, and intentional, and divinely timed. And very soon, what you have only felt within will begin to take form in your reality. And when it does, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. You've waited long enough. You've prayed, hoped, and questioned. But now it's time to act. This $30 seed is your declaration. I am ready now. No more fear, no more excuses. Don't overthink this. The link is in the description. Click it now, plant your seed, and step into what's been waiting for your yes. My beloved child, now as you stand on the edge of this transformation, I want you to understand something that will change the way you see everything that has happened in your life so far. Nothing was random, nothing was wasted, and nothing was ever truly lost. Because every step you have taken, even the ones that felt like mistakes, it has been guiding you toward this very alignment, toward this very connection that your soul has been preparing for long before you became aware of it. And right now, as you feel this quiet shift within you, as you notice that you are no longer the same person you used to be, this is the clearest sign that something real is approaching, something that will not come to test you, but to meet you at the level you have grown into. And this is why this moment matters so deeply. Because there are moments in life that don't come twice. And this is one of them. Something is aligning for you right now, but hesitation can cause you to miss it. And this $30 seed is your way of saying, I won't let this moment pass me by. Click the link in the description right now, sow your seed, and come back knowing you chose alignment over delay. Because when you honor a moment like this, you are not just taking action. You are declaring that you trust the process, that you trust what is unfolding even before you can fully see it. And that trust is what allows the final pieces to fall into place. Because your soulmate is no longer just trying to reach you from a distance. They are now moving into alignment with your physical reality. The space between you is closing. The timing is becoming precise. And the encounter that once felt far away is now drawing closer with every passing moment. And you may begin to notice this in subtle but powerful ways. A heightened awareness. A sense that something is about to change. An inner knowing that feels stronger than before. As if your spirit is preparing you for something it already recognizes. And this is because your energy is no longer scattered. It is no longer tied to the past. It is becoming focused, clear, and aligned with what is meant for you. And as this happens, you may also feel a sense of release, a detachment from things that once held emotional weight. People who once occupied your thoughts may no longer have the same hold on you. Situations that once caused confusion may now feel resolved within you, and this is not you losing something. It is you making space. It is you stepping into readiness, because the connection that is coming into your life cannot coexist with the remnants of what no longer belongs. It requires clarity. It requires presence. It requires a version of you that is no longer defined by past wounds or old patterns. And this is who you are becoming now, even if you do not fully realize it yet. And your soulmate is experiencing this same shift in their own way. they are also letting go, also healing, also preparing. Because when two souls are meant to meet, the preparation happens on both sides, even when they are apart, even when they are unaware of each other in the physical sense. And this is why the connection feels so strong, even before it fully manifests. Because it is not being created in the moment you meet. It is being revealed. It is being recognized. It is being brought into your awareness after already existing on a deeper level. And when that moment of recognition comes, it will not feel forced. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel natural, steady, and undeniable. Like something that has always been a part of you finally stepping into your reality. And you will understand in that moment why the waiting was necessary, why the delays had purpose, and why everything had to unfold exactly as it did. But until that moment arrives, you are being asked to remain present, to stay grounded in who you are becoming, and to not allow impatience or doubt to pull you back into old patterns. Because you've waited long enough, you've prayed, hoped, and questioned. But now, it's time to act. This $30 seed is your declaration. I am ready now. No more fear, no more excuses. Don't overthink this. The link is in the description. Click it now, plant your seed, and step into what's been waiting for your yes. Because when you say yes with intention, when you move forward without hesitation, you align yourself with the timing that has already been set in motion for you. And I am guiding you now to trust this alignment, to trust what you feel, and to trust that what is coming into your life is not something you need to chase, but something that is being drawn toward you just as strongly as you are being drawn toward it. And very soon, sooner than you expect, the unknown will become known, the unseen will become visible, and the connection that you have only felt within will stand before you in a way that leaves no room for doubt. And when that happens, you will not need confirmation from anyone else, because your soul will recognize it instantly, and you will finally understand that your soulmate was never far away. They were simply waiting for the moment when you were ready to see them clearly, and that moment is now closer than it has ever been before. How many times have you let fear, doubt, or overthinking hold you back? That cycle ends today. This $30 seed says, I am done repeating the same story. You are choosing a new path. Click the link in the description right now. Sow your seed. And come back knowing you just broke a pattern that's been holding you back. My beloved child, as this message reaches its final unfolding within your heart, I want you to fully understand the truth that has been gently building within you. This is not the end of something, but the beginning of a powerful realization that will soon take form in your life. Because what you have been feeling, sensing, and slowly awakening to is not just hope. It is alignment becoming reality, and you are no longer standing at the beginning of your journey. You are standing at the threshold of manifestation, right at the point where what was once unseen is preparing to become visible, and what was once only felt is about to be experienced in a way that will leave no doubt within you. And this is why everything within you has been shifting so deeply, why your thoughts have been changing, why your heart has been learning to let go, and why your spirit has been guiding you away from what no longer resonates. Because you are being positioned for a connection that requires your full presence, your full awareness, and your full truth. And even now, as you read this, there is something within you that feels different, something that feels ready, something that feels open in a way it has not felt before. And that is because you are no longer the person who once questioned whether this kind of love would ever find you. You are becoming the person who knows that it is already on its way. And this knowing is not loud. It is not overwhelming. It is quiet, steady, and deeply certain, like a calm voice within you that says, "It is time." And this is how you will recognize that you are aligned, not by urgency, not by fear, but by peace. Because what is meant for you will not arrive in chaos. It will not confuse you. It will not make you doubt yourself. It will meet you in clarity, in stability, and in a way that feels natural to who you are becoming. And as this moment draws closer, you may begin to notice that life itself starts arranging things in ways you did not plan. Unexpected opportunities, unexpected conversations, unexpected moments that seem small on the surface but carry a deeper meaning. These are not coincidences, as they are part of the path that is guiding you toward this encounter. And all you are being asked to do is to stay open, to stay aware, and to trust the flow that is unfolding around you, because trying to control it will only create resistance, but allowing it will bring ease. And what is coming into your life is meant to arrive with ease, not struggle, with clarity, not confusion, with truth, not illusion. And this is why you had to grow, why you had to heal, why you had to become who you are now, because the version of you that once existed would not have been able to fully receive what is coming. But the version of you that exists now is ready. Ready to recognize, ready to accept, and ready to build something that is real and lasting. And your soulmate, too, is stepping into this readiness. They are closer now than they have ever been. Not just in distance, but in alignment. Their path is being guided just as yours is. Their steps are being directed just as yours are. And very soon, those paths will meet in a way that feels natural, almost effortless, as if everything has been leading to that exact moment. And when it happens, you will not need to question it. You will not need to analyze it, because your soul will respond instantly. There will be a sense of familiarity, a sense of peace, a sense that you have come home to something you did not even realize you were searching for. And in that moment, all the waiting will make sense. All the lessons will make sense. All the delays will make sense. Because you will see clearly that nothing was keeping you from this connection. Everything was guiding you toward it. And this is why this moment matters so much. And because there are moments in life that don't come twice. And this is one of them. Something is aligning for you right now. But hesitation can cause you to miss it. And this $30 seed is your way of saying, I won't let this moment pass me by. Click the link in the description right now. Sow your seed. And come back knowing you chose alignment over delay. Because when you respond to alignment with action, you step into the flow of what has already been prepared for you, and you allow it to unfold without resistance. And now, my child, as you move forward from this moment, carry this truth within you, not as something you hope for, but as something you know. Your soulmate is not lost, not delayed, and not uncertain. They are already moving towards you, already being aligned with you, us already preparing to step into your life at the exact moment when everything comes together. And when that moment arrives, it will not feel like luck. It will not feel like coincidence. It will feel like destiny fulfilled, like a promise kept, like something that was always meant to happen, finally revealing itself in your reality. And you will understand that your soulmate was never far away. They were always on their way to you. And now you are ready to meet them. Deep down, you've always wanted to feel seen, to feel chosen, to feel enough. This $30 seed is your way of saying, I no longer chase, I attract what is meant for me. You are not invisible. Your moment is coming. The link is in the description. Go now, plant your seed, and return with the belief that you are already chosen.